Yeah. But like, just see how the 7th to 8th speed shift. I don't know what it does to the car, but the 6th to 7th shift. I don't know what it does, but it gives it another like push forward because these are the same motors.
If you use the 6 speed, it does the same thing in the 3rd to 4th.
Yeah, but that's too early. I almost feel like because I get the crown at that time, and I get the extra boost too. It does the same thing, but it's like the speed at which it does that. It's what keeps it so far ahead and gets it to that top speed hella quick.
Yep.
Oh, this is gonna be a banger right here. Oh, this is gonna be a banger time. That might be a 16. Ooh, a 17.4. Oh, 17.3. Oh my god. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I think that's world record if there is any. That's pretty ridiculous.
I think that's the world record, bro. I just got it.
Yeah, that's.
I think he beat my time by a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. If you want the best drag car in S-Class,
Look at that.
Buy a Fairlady.
How that perfect didn't count as a fucking perfect.
17 on the downhill? Yeah, bro. Yeah. 17 with the Okay, yeah. GG's. Yeah. It's no, yeah, it's number 1.
Easy number 1. No
Easy number 1.
competition.
No comp. No comp. Yeah, no.
Alright.
Trying this one with a screw.
That's a good. That's
It's a screw and a 5-speed. It's not a 8-speed no more.
Alright. Wait, hold up. Nah, you got it. Oh, shit. S15.
Nah, S15 might be crazy. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I think I got 21 seconds.
Yeah. Jesus. Yo, what up, you guys? Magic IQ here, and as mentioned earlier, we are back with the drag builds today. I got the top 3 best drag builds in S-Class, S Plus as well. If you guys want to go check that out over on Crownson's channel, he uploaded the best S Plus drag car, so make sure you guys go over there, show him some love. It is the S15, if you guys didn't know. Go ahead, go over there, leave a like, go see how the car is set up so you guys can run it for yourself and destroy all the hypercars in S Plus class. But as far as S Class go, okay, there is 3 different cars that you're going to want to use. It's going to be the Fairlady, which is number 1, the S15, and the Volvo. Now for the Volvo build, you guys are going to go check out my boy King C21. You're going to go check out his channel, okay? All links to all his social medias will be down below in the description. He will have the build up there in the next few days or so, depending on when he wants to upload it. So make sure you guys check his channel periodically. Go sub and turn post notifications on. But without further ado, let's get into the number 1 build in S-Class, okay? In my opinion, which is the Fairlady Z. Now, to explain how these cars work, okay, first off, this has the 2.9 liter V6 swap from the S Plus class build that I have that I completely destroy hypercars in as well, but it does fall short of the S15, sadly. Now, the reason I say the number 1 and 2 spot between the S15 is like completely like it doesn't matter, this car is better than the S15 and S Class is because this wins like 3 out of the 4 races. But one of the races, you guys are going to see why the S15 absolutely destroys everything because of its top speed. But it can be a little bit easier to drive than this car too. So if you guys are looking for an easier car to drive, I'd select the S15. But on the uphill, it does struggle. But getting into the build on this S-Class Fairlady, which is number 1 by the times you guys saw, all elite induction, fuel system, ECU, exhaust, everything's elite. We have a big turbo on this build, okay? I'm gonna show you why. Everybody's gonna be like, why don't you run a screw? It's drag racing, okay? Look at the torque difference. There is no reason why I would not run the big turbo. I'm missing out on 20 torque and I'm losing 32 horsepower. So it just doesn't make sense to me, right? In my personal opinion, also, with the gearbox we're running, as in real life too, you know, the gear ratios are really tight, so we're always going to be in boost. We're running an 8-speed gearbox with this build. That's what makes the big turbo really get up and go. Now, for drag racing, okay? Drift tires, off-road tires, it's up to you guys, but you want to take the traction. You don't even care where it's at. Look at my handling, okay? 65% drift, Traction is all the way towards off-road. We got bronze off-road tires on here. This don't even matter because it like automatically throws drag tires on the car for you, okay? We were able to fit an elite clutch in with this thing as well, which is absolutely insane. Okay, if you wanted to, you could probably even throw the elite differential on and throw it further to the right and maybe get like 1 PI out of it more, but it's not even necessary, okay? This thing is perfect how it's built in S-Class, the king of S-Class drag racing. Auxiliaries don't matter because you're just going to be shifting. The shifts are pretty close when it comes to second, third, and fourth, but you have so many chances to mess up before you get your crown that it just makes this car so much more worth it because you can mess up and still win with this car, whereas other cars like the S15 you're about to see, while it might be easier to drive, if you for some reason miss a gear, you're pretty much out of luck and you're going to be behind because you're not going to get your crown in time. But let's go ahead and check out the number 2 car right now, the S15 in S-Class drag racing. Alrighty guys, and here we are with the S-Class S15 build. This thing's an absolute beast on the first downhill track, okay? So before it goes in reverse, the absolute first track in the S-Class drag playlist, this thing will absolutely dominate because of the 233 mile per hour top speed. This thing gets to it too, like no problem, absolutely no issue. And on the downhill part of the one with the little S turn in it, but this thing does struggle to corner. So honestly, it might even be third because the Volvo is a little bit more consistent in the corners. It's kind of a second and third toss-up between the S15. The reason I threw it at number 2 though is because it does completely dominate one race. And if you were to throw these 3 cars up against each other in a drag race, you would have an amazing battle. It would just be depending on, you know, driver skill at that point. And it's really nice to see that these 3 cars are pretty balanced because otherwise you would just have one clear outlier. But if somebody makes a mistake, there's an opportunity to win in any 3 of these cars. Again, make sure you guys go check out that 3rd car over on King C's channel. But without further ado, let's get into the S15 build. So we're rocking the S Plus basically build, but just dumbed down a little bit. Now for the motor in this thing, we got the 903 brake horsepower 3.8 liter V8 hybrid. Basically just the S Plus build, man, but again, drop down into S Class with the off-road parts. We got a screw on here, all elite exhaust, fuel system, ECU, and induction parts. All the engine parts are completely maxed out. The sport bottle of nitrous is on there though because the nitrous bottle doesn't even make a difference in drag racing, at least in my opinion. I haven't noticed anything because it's all burst NOS based. The suspension is off-road elite and the off-road tires are bronze sport, okay? So you get the lowest amount of traction possible and lower that PI as much as possible. This thing is just barely squeezing into S-Class, and for that reason we're using a super clutch. You could maybe fit the elite clutch in if you were to do some mess arounds with the transmission, but I think the 5-speed with the super is right where it needs to be. Any lower than or any higher transmission than that and it lowers the ease of use of this car. You get the burst, you get the crown, and it's very easy not to miss the shifts. It does not like do that thing where it stutters, doesn't really bog. This car is very consistent, and that is one reason why I do like it at the number 2 spot as well. You can't really mess up driving this thing. We have an elite differential as well and no auxiliaries as well. Now for the handling and tuning, we have 80% drift, 1 to the left on steering sensitivity, and the downforce is all the way to the right. I haven't really noticed that much of a difference moving this downforce bar around, but you can go ahead and go as low as 1 tick to the left. So if you guys want to do that, go on ahead, and that might make a difference for you in terms of your top speed, but it gets to that 233 with no problem regardless. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's build video. It's been Magic IQ, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys go check out King C's channel for the Volvo build as mentioned before, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more videos on Need for Speed Unbound, more drift videos, more drag setups coming soon, as well as some regular racing content once we get back into that. And also you guys can look out for some X-Defiant content on this channel. I'll be uploading 1 video, and then make sure you guys go check out my FPS channel, Magic FPS, for any first-person shooter content as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been Magic IQ, and I'm out. Later.